Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python course. In the previous class, we learned how Python can make decision using if, elif and else. Today we are going to learn another very important concept in programming, loops. Before we learn the syntax, let's understand why we actually need loop. Imagine I want Python to print the word hello 5 times. What would we normally do? We could simply write the print statement 5 times. Let's actually try it. So if I want to print hello 5 times, I will start by writing my first print statement. Okay, I have written 5 one time, print 1 time, then second one, third one, fourth, fifth. Okay, we can run this. Okay, it's working perfectly, but look at the code. I had to write the same line 5 times just to get the same output 5 times. Now imagine I want to print hello 100 times. I'm really going to write this line 100 times? Of course not. This is exactly the problem that loop solves. Instead of writing the same code again and again, we can tell Python, repeat this code for me, and that is what a loop does. So instead of writing print hello 5 times, let's see if Python can repeat it for us. For that we are going to use a for loop. I'm just commenting this code. Okay, we can run this. Now let's understand what we just written. For tell Python that we want to create a loop, I is a variable that will change during the loop, and range of 5 tells Python that we are going to repeat this process 5 times. Finally, this intended print statement is the code that Python will repeat. Look at the output. We got the same 5 line of output, but instead of writing the print statement 5 times, we wrote it only once. That is the main purpose of a loop. But there is something important here. We use range of 5. What exactly does range of 5 means? Let's find out. Instead of printing hello, I am going to print the value of I. I am changing this hello to I. Okay, I am running this. Oh, sorry, I just keep here. Okay, you just see what was the error I have made here. I am trying to print the value of I, but I have given the value I inside the double quotes. That's why we got the output repeatedly I 5 times. So it's a common mistake, don't do this. Okay, I am removing that double quotes. Now we can check this. Okay, you see we got the output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We use range of 5, but we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why didn't we get 5? This is because Python starts counting from 0 and ending value of range is not included. So range of 5 give us 5 values, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. But what if I don't want to start from 0? Suppose I want to start from 1 and go up to 5. We can give range of 2 values. Here I am changing the values. Here I am giving 2 values for range. Giving 1, comma 6. Then we can just run this. Here the value 1 is where we start. The second value 6 is where we stop. But 6 itself is not included. So we get 1 through 5. So remember, start is included, stop is not included. Let's check whether you understood that. I'm going to give you a small challenge. Don't run the code yet. Look at and tell me what you think the output will be. Okay, I'm changing the starting point to 2 and changing 6 to 7. Okay, then I am printing the value of I. take a few seconds and predict the output. Okay, let's run this code. Okay, we got the output 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you got it right, excellent. And remember, 7 wasn't printed because the stop value is not included. Now we have seen that I changes every time the loop runs. So we don't have to use I only for printing numbers. We can actually use it in calculation. Let's say I want to print the first 5 multiples of 5. I could manually write print 5, print 10, print 15, print 20, print 25. So for that I have to write again and again. Instead of that, let's make Python calculate them for us. Okay, we are changing the range starting point to 1 and ending point to 6. Then I am printing here 5 star I. Okay, let's run this code. We got the output 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Here when I is 1, we get 5. Then when I becomes 2, we get 10. Then 15, 20 and 25. So the loop variable can be used to perform calculations. I hope you guys understood. Okay, next we are moving to while loop. Now let's imagine a slightly different situation. What if I don't want to say exactly how many times the loop should run? Instead, I want Python to keep repeating something while a particular condition is true. For that, we can use a while loop. First I will write the code and after that I will explain to you. Let's run this code. We got the output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will explain you. Here, what the Python is doing, first I is 1. Python checks, is I less than or equal to 5? Yes, so it prints 1. Then I plus c equal to 1, increase I to 2. Means adding the value of I plus 1. Python check the condition again. It keeps doing the until I become 6. At that point, I less than or equal to 5 is false. So the loop stops. There is one very important thing to remember here. We need to make sure that the condition eventually becomes false. That's why we wrote I plus equal to 1. If we go to increase I, the condition would always remain true and we could create an infinite loop. Means if we are using while loop, there should be a condition. If the condition is not getting false, it will create an infinite loop. It is not gonna stop. Now let's say the loop is running, but suddenly we want to stop it completely. For example, I want to print number from 1 to 10, but I want to stop when the number reaches 5. We can use break. For a sudden break in a loop, we can use break statement. So I am doing that in for loop. Okay, I am commenting this for loop. Here I am changing the stop value to 11. Okay, inside that I am giving conditions. If I equal 5, break print I. Let's run it. Okay, we got the answer 1, 2, 3, 4. When I become 5, the condition I equal 5 becomes true. Then break immediately, stop the entire loop. That is why we don't see 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 here. I hope you guys understood. I will explain you once again. Here, when the value of I is becoming 5, the loop is immediately breaking because inside this condition we have given break statement. Okay, then we can go with continue. Now let's look another situation. What if I don't want to stop the loop? I just want to skip one particular number. For example, I want to print 1 to 5, but I don't want to print 3. For that, we use continue statement. Okay, I am giving here changing the values 1 and 2, stop value 6. Okay, I am giving here I equal to 3. Condition is giving I equal to 3. And instead of break, I am giving continue. Let's run this code. We got the answer 1, 2, 4, 5. When I become 3, continue skips that particular iteration. But the loop doesn't stop. It continues with 4 and then 5. Now let's make a multiplication table. I don't want to hard code the number. I want the user to enter the number. So first let's take a number as input. Removing all the code here. Okay, n equal to enter a number. Now we need to multiply this number by 1, then 2, then 3, all the way up to 10. Since we need to repeat something 10 times, this is a perfect situation for a for loop. Okay, then we are using for loop here. For let's run this code. Okay, here it is asking for a number. I am giving 7. We got the output here 7, 14, 21, 28, 35 to 17. The loop starts with I equal to 1, so we get 7 multiplied by 1. Then I become 2, we get 14, and this continue until 10. That's how we can generate the multiplication table with just a few lines of code. Okay, now it's your turn. Let's see if you can use what we learned today. Your challenge is ask the user for a number and calculate the sum of all numbers from 1 to that number. For example, if the user entered 5, we need to calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, which give us 15. Pause the video and try to write the program yourself. Don't look at the solution immediately, give it a try first. Okay, I'm not going to write a new code. I'm making a simple changes here. Here we start total at 0. Then the loop goes from 1 up to the number entered by the user. Every time the loop runs, we add I to the total. Finally, we print the total. Okay, I'm just typing here 5. You can see that we got the total 15. Okay, this is for today's class. Before that, just we can recap. So what did we learn today? First, we understood why loops are needed. They help us avoid repeating the same code again and again. Then we learned the for loop. We learned exactly how range works. We saw how the loop variable can be used in calculation. Then we learned the while loop, where the code keeps running while a condition is true. And finally, we learn break and continue. Before you leave, here is one final prediction challenge. What will be the output of this code? For I in range 1, 5, print I. Don't run it. Think about it and comment your answer below. And if you have any doubt about today's class, especially about range, for, or while loop, comment below. I will definitely try to reply and help you. Practice today's program and I will see you in next class. Keep coding.